Okay, well there's the first load that will cover and level the area around the cement rings. I didn't film the truck getting here because I set the camera on top of the boards that are on top of the horses in the garage, and this character went up there and got it and dragged it around, so it might be a little bit out of focus, I don't know. The camera was up there about the area where the t-shirt is, back a ways, but somehow or another he decided he wanted to go film, grabbed it and threw it around like a tennis ball. But we'll see how this film turns out. Okay, so here's the second load. The third load will go right next to it here. Going to make an entrance here. When the backhoe comes in, lean most of this dirt to this side over here to create a little walkway type of thing, and then take the rest of the dirt from this side over here. The other two loads that come, I'm going to put them right here, and then the dirt down there in the corner can come from the bank here. And the supervisor is over there getting after me. He wants to come over here, but the little calves come and he wants to play with them. That doesn't work too well. So you can, there it is. You can barely see the little calf there. There's the calf. Well, that little calf comes over here. I don't know how old it is, but it's pretty young. It comes over here, and this character wants to play with it. And that doesn't go too well. Here's truck number 3. There he goes. 3 more to go. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, or what I started doing I should say, is I'm running this conduit here, and it's gonna go all the way back there. And eventually when this ground is covered with dirt, I will put a circuit breaker box there. Of course I'm gonna have to protect it from the weather, but from there I will run a line to this area over here. If you look at that bamboo right there, that's the corner of the property. There will be a rabbit hutch and storage area in that corner. Then here you'll have an open area for the chickens to roam around and during bad weather or whatever. And here where the electric lines will come out will actually be the corner of the chicken hutch. And in this corner here, which is actually the same area that's at, will be a, I guess you can call it a fish house, I guess. Anyway, I'm going to dig in some 4x4 areas sticking up out of the ground with a concrete floor and a roof. And there I can have some fish in different stages, which will be about 3-5 meters from that well right there and going in that direction. Then here, which is about the same space from the well, I'll have a little greenhouse where I can actually grow some plants, and then what I can do is plant them in steps. This whole area here in front of the cement rings, this whole area here will be a garden. Now, coming from this bamboo here where the gate is, you'll have a road coming in this way, turning right here in front of the greenhouse and the fish house, end up at the chicken coop, and then here I will put this line through there and bring in the power. There's another box inside of the shop. I will build a sub panel at that other end through this conduit here, and then here where the road turns, you'll have the gate right there and a sidewalk here connecting in this area to the road. This way you can get from the house to the gate, to the greenhouse, to the fish house, to the chicken coop, to the rabbit hutch, to the garden, either using the road or using the little sidewalk. All right, let me do some more work and then I'll show you. Okay, so what I've done so far is I ran conduit here to the well and the one from the circuit breaker panel inside the shop. So you have 3 lines there, which will be a power supply, a line to the greenhouse, a line to the well, and the line for the fish, chicken, and rabbits will come straight out of that panel up through the ceiling of the buildings. So I will put a pole there that will be part of the building, and I'll just run the wires up through there, up to the ceiling, through the roof, through the attic. Okay, so now let me work on some water lines. I've got to run 1 inch from the well to the greenhouse, to the fish house, to the chickens, and to the garden. So let me work on that and I'll be back. Okay, so I've laid in some 1 inch pipe, but I'm missing a couple of joints. Woon is going to pick them up on the way home. So the pump will be here. It'll pump this way, down in both directions. It'll come this way. This will supply the fish house, and it will also supply the chicken coop, and it's come down this way. But I'm gonna have to get one more 1 inch, because I'm thinking this was going to be the termination here and the garden being here. But what I didn't take into account is this is road. No, it'll be okay. I'll attach one more 1 inch this way, which will bring it, it'll bring it somewhere to here, and then this will supply 3/4 inch water lines to each of the garden beds. Yeah. Okay, so we'll continue with this and see what happens. Oh yeah, tomorrow they should be here with a backhoe or an excavator or shovels or something, because the last time I was told a backhoe, I got an excavator, and I needed a backhoe for the front loader. So hopefully I get a backhoe, because I need to move some dirt around as well as dig a trench. So I need a backhoe. Hopefully I'll get a backhoe. Thanks for watching.
ขอบคุณเจ้า
See you next time.
แล้วปะกันแฮมไมนะเจ้า
See you.
บ๊ายบาย